What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is my planner, my study planner. So a couple of people replied to me on one of my previous videos saying that they did want to see my planner and how I plan my studies and stuff like that. So just want to, oh wow, I've just looked at this and I've just realized that my cat has started to eat it. Nothing is safe. Anyway, I just want to quickly say that this is the first time that I'm actually using a physical study planner, and in my degree, the last time I used a physical study planner was in my Access course. So yeah, I just want to say that. And I do also want to say that I obviously made this myself. I didn't use the computer or anything because I don't have a printer. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly say that. Obviously, if you do want to make this yourself and you do have a printer, try doing it on the computer. Maybe it might be a bit better than this. Anyway, so I am going to just run through it, I suppose. So first thing I have is the module names up the top, and I am doing 2 modules this year. So I have W202 and W203. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you will know that. And then in the middle I have 2 skinny kind of columns, and then on the sides I have 2 bigger columns. So these columns, the 2 skinny ones in the middle, hold my units, what units I'm going to be doing, and what blocks or what TMA I'm going to be working on, stuff like that. So obviously I'm going to be doing them in order, block 1, obviously, unit 1, unit 2, so on and so forth for each of the modules. And then on the outsides, I have the dates that I will be doing these units. I also have a bit of spare room, which I will get into in a moment. But first of all, I want to tell you about my plan for my dates and stuff. Obviously, because I'm doing 2, I've got to try and fit in basically 2 weeks worth of work into 1 week. Sounds difficult, but it can be done. So I separate my weeks out into 3 days per module. So for example, I have here block 1, unit 2. I'm going to start with unit 2 because we all know unit 1 is probably the easiest unit to get through. But yeah, unit 2 for 202 is September the 13th to the 15th, and I count 13, 14 and 15 as full days. So yeah, that is how I work it out. It's different when I have a TMA week. I will say, because my TMAs aren't at the same time, my TMA week for 203 I will give myself 4 days for, and then the same when my next TMA comes along for 202 I will also give myself 4 days for on that one as well. Even though I don't actually do a full TMA in one go, and you guys will know that, but it just makes me aware of the fact that I have those days to work on my TMA, whether that's in one go or throughout the previous week or mixing it up or whatever. I will just figure it out that way, but then I know then that 4 days, once it's gone, so I can work on something else after those 4 days have gone. So you'll probably notice that there is some sticky notes and some gaps on the side of the 2 panels on the outside. Those spaces are for notes. As you can see, I have a note here saying how to plan a problem style question. This was a note that I made myself to make sure after I had done unit 2 to go to the section to look at how to plan a problem style question. That I done that, and then I just marked it off. And then of course the sticky notes as well. So my sticky notes are color coordinated. Blue is for TMA. Anything to do with a TMA is blue. So whether that's TMA prep, that is a TMA due, or that is to finish a TMA, or I don't know, anything else involving a TMA, it is all blue. And I do have different things, like I just said, I have finished TMA. TMA is due on that week, and I have TMA prep. Then the pink notes are for anything to do with tutorials. I have tutorial notes that I write down on there, and I have when a tutorial is. I'm struggling with English today, so I write down when I have a tutorial, there we go. I write down when I have a tutorial, I put it on a pink sticky note and stick it on the planner. So yeah, it is that simple. That is all I have. And I would suggest that if you were going to try this and this is your first time trying it, try and do it in 3 month increments and see if you get along with it. I have done the whole year, and looking back, I kind of regret that a little bit because I'm already 4 days behind on my schedule rather than the OU schedule. And that kind of stresses me out a bit. So yeah, if you're like me and you would like to stick to a schedule, then do a 3 month increments. So then say the first 3 months you didn't really get along with the dates that you chose and the amount of time that you chose for each thing. Next month, change it up. Next 3 months, change it up a bit and find your own way of figuring it out. So I do also want to mention as well how I put this into my normal planner. I don't really have an actual planner, I just have a notebook. I have an A4 notebook that I write down basically like a to-do list of my entire day. And when I write that down, I will look at my planner and I will see what date, I will find the date that I'm writing in my normal planner, and then I will write down whatever I need to do. For example, today is the 9th of October. I can't even remember then. 9th of October. So I should be doing Unit 4, Block 1 on 203, which I have written down in my book. So yeah, I will look at the dates and figure it out that way. And I find that it works for me. And like I said, I am 4 days behind, but that is my own doing. I decided to take 1 or 2 days off. I think it was more like 6 days off. And then I ended up behind. So yeah, that's basically it. That is how simple my planner is. And I think anyone can do it. A good thing to mention as well would be that I did start on the date that I started my planner on the date that I knew the materials would be opening, which was the 9th. But I done this planner with a planner that was on the OU website. It's in a tab called Plan and Succeed, I want to say. Anyway, I found it and it showed me the rough dates of this year. So like the rough dates of the TMAs and stuff, because obviously nothing's set in stone until the start date. But it showed me the rough dates, but they are the right dates, so that was fine. And I was able to create this planner from that planner just by looking at like what dates TMAs were on and stuff like that. And I was also able from that to see how many units were in each block as well, which is also pretty good to know because I like to know when I've finished a block because of consolidation activities. So if you have watched my videos before, then, well, my previous couple of videos, because I've never actually done it like this before, then you will know that I've started putting like pocket things into my folder I'm doing this after every block so that when it comes to my consolidation activity, I can just pop that out, and if I'm stuck, then I'm like, oh, I know it, but I just can't remember it, then I'm like, I'll flick through, that's it, and then there we go. And it also helps as well for tutorials. If the tutor says, please bring unit 2 with you to the tutorial, it's so much easier just to be like, unit 2 is in block 1, I'll get that out and pull it out. That's so easy, so much simpler than looking through a notebook that is like this thick and full of notes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you at all. If it did, please leave a like. It really helps me, and it also helps other people to find the videos. And also leave your comments down below. You guys have been amazing with comments lately, and I love reading and replying to you all. So keep up the good work, and please leave more comments for me. And if you haven't already, if you're new here, then please subscribe for more videos like this one and study diary vlog kind of things. And yeah, any other tips that you guys want me to give you about studying with yo-yo, so please subscribe. And of course turn on the bell icon for notifications every time I upload. And that is me done. I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend now, and I won't bother you with studying. Have a nice weekend off. Okay, bye.